Hey guys, what is up, Isley here, and welcome to a loot price checking video. We're going to go through the Insane Reaper current loot tab that we've obtained in the past couple of months. Well, I want to say around half a year of me going for this current goal, and after me selling my Insane Final Boss loot tab, which, yeah, felt like at the time that it was not too long ago, but I think it's been a good 4 or 5 months. And this is going to be showing you the loot and also price checking it on all the loot that we've currently obtained since that series has finished and this new one has started. So if we have a look at the current tab, which is all looking pretty nice so far. If we scroll through from the top, then we've got the top row, which never really changes. I've got spirit shards here, which I've also got the spirit shards from when I did sell my final boss loot tab, which was I think 462 mil spirit shards. We've gained 138 mil spirit shards from group bosses and current GP splits, which is pretty nutty. And then yeah, going through, we've got the resources at the top, like always, Onyx bolts from Corp and Next, which we've got a white stack, which I've never done before going for a loot tab, and I finally achieved it, which is nuts, and I'm really proud of myself really for doing that. And then scrolling down a little bit more, we've got the Barrows loot, the Rev loot, the Corp loot, Codwell's Dungeon 1 and, well, 2 loot. We only needed 1 item from there. We've also got all the next loot, drops from Calfight King, the Raksha boots, ED2 Codex drops, and the Telos drops at the end. So what I'm going to be doing is withdrawing it out inventory by inventory, price checking it, adding it all up for you guys to have a look at how much this tab is going to be worth, and yeah, to see if it's going to be more or less than what I did get for my Insane Final Boss loot tab, which was I think around 10 bill or so, which was quite nuts, maybe 11. And bear in mind, we've still got Solak and AOD left, pretty much group boss wise, which are going to be making the big GP, and all the drops that I get from like codex splits and bow splits, again, it's going to go into shards. So hopefully I low-key want to try and push over 1 bill shards before this series is done, but we shall see. Anyway, enough of me rambling, I'll start grabbing out inventory by inventory, price checking it, and seeing how much this is worth. Alrighty, first inventory, not really going to ramble too much over each individual item we've got in the price checker. Going to let you guys have a look. Probably just going to go over the most expensive ones, but yeah, not too bad here. Inventory number 1, brews and restores from Next. Please pick them up and use notepaper, because as you can see, they add up a lot. And if we scroll down a little bit more, then we've got the Onyxes, 600 mil in Onyxes. Cannonballs, really nice, 162 mil worth of cannonballs from Corp, and then Hydrix bolt tips. So yeah, inventory number 1, 1.8 bill. Inventory number 2, if we lob all that in there. So the majority being Onyx bolts, which I'm very proud of, getting in a white stack. Never done that before. Majority of them from Next and Corp, and then just regular loot from like Raksha, the salvage from Raksha, regular salvage from like all the other group bosses that you can do and solo bosses, and then dragon hides from I think Elite Dungeons to the majority, which add up quite nicely. So yeah, inventory number 3, starting off with the energies from Elite Dungeons 2, Rots and Sylvanic Scales. So yeah, 383 mil in Draconic Energies from Elite Dungeons 2, pretty nuts. 443 mil in Grimoire pages from Solak, which I'm probably going to end up keeping and using at AOD when I get around to doing that. And we've got DK's loot, Barrows loot, which is pretty standard, but it also comes to just short of 1.4 bill. Alrighty then, inventory number 4, Barrows items and also Revs. So majority of this is going to be Amulet of the Forsakens if we scroll down a tad, but as you can see, the Carol's crossbows are quite nuts in value. Amulet of the Forsakens though are the big ones at 28 mil each. I'm not sure if that's right, there might be more, there might be less, I'm really not sure, but that equates to currently 433.9 mil, which is mental. Anyway, that comes to 597 mil for inventory number 4. Number 5, if we open it up, put it all in there, more Rev loot, which isn't really worth much, but it's going to be nice to look at once I get a bunch of dupes and end up finishing the log. And then we've got the Rots shields right there, which are holding off a value of, quite nice to be honest, but I suppose people want them for turtling and whatnot for Telos if you're just learning out. And then we've got the Corp loot at the bottom, which you can see, even if it's just worth pretty much 30k, pick it up because it does add up. As you can see, 5 mil worth of spirit shields, 33 mil worth of bracelets, and then yeah, you got the sigil, I don't know. Got the values of them: 35 mil in Arcanes, 53 mil in Elysians, and then we got 4 mil in Spectrals and a 5.5 mil Divine. God Wars Dungeon 1 and 2 time now, I think. Yeah, so we got all the Spirit Shards, well, Spirit Shards, I mean God Sword Shards, from doing Kriara, Krill, and also Ziliana. And yeah, you can pretty much see the prices of the bodies and the legs are pretty much worth the most because they are augmentable via invention. So yeah, scrolling down, we've got the one Lonely Shadow Glaive from God Wars Dungeon 2, which was the only item that I did need to get for the collection logs. And yeah, not too bad for inventory number 6, I think. I don't know, dude, I've lost count. All the next armors now, so this is everything that we have gained unique wise from Nex whilst going for the title. 1.5 bill worth, the most of it on the top row being the Torva, 200 mil in Torva boots, 380 mil in Torva plates. Probably the G values of these are a little bit hit or miss, but yeah, as I said, I don't really plan on selling this loot tab anytime soon, and not until Insane Reaper is done and dusted. So yeah, 1.5 bill in Nex drops, can't really complain too much. Finally coming in with the last tradable price check, and that comes to 1.8 bill. So Elite Dungeon 2 Codex drops, boots from Raksha, Dragwalls from Calfight King. Yeah, not too bad, unique wise and also drop wise currently. I think the current value of the loot tab is about 9 billish. It'll be on screen somewhere, but we've got the miscellaneous loot now to add up and put together, and we'll do that. Honestly, I'm not really quite sure why I keep stepping out of the bank every time I get an inventory out. I just feel like it's more engaging with you guys, you know. But yeah, last inventory is the miscellaneous loot, and that is the Telos Orbs, the Dormant Bow, which if we examine the current value, it is worth nothing compared to what it actually is in the sort of street value. I think it's 800 mil to a bill currently, which puts the bow price at about 1.6, I want to say. And then we've got the Spirit Shards from doing the group bosses, which are valued at 23 GP, but don't be a big dumb and sell them in the GE. You want to sell them to the pet shop stores in Tavily or Yanil, because that is a set fixed 25 GP value. So yeah, 200 IQ play there. But yeah, the 138 mil shards, that comes to I think 3.45 bill. So adding all this together, and it's about 14 bill worth this tab so far, which, considering I've only been PBMing and doing this series for about 4 or 5 months, is quite mad, to be honest. So yeah, that is pretty much it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this somewhat of a quickish loot tab price check video thing. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. If you did enjoy the video, please subscribe and like. You don't have to, but it is what it is. You can help me out by doing that. And yeah, that is it from me, guys. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I shall see you in the next one. So have fun, stay safe, and peace.
And then it hit me.